2012, the year that the world supposedly ended, at least according to some interpretations of the Maya calendar. But here's the thing, the Maya didn't actually predict that the world would end in 2012. They had no idea that we would even be around to witness it. And while their calendar is indeed fascinating and mysterious, it's not an accurate predictor of the future. So why do so many people still believe this myth? Well, it's a combination of things. For one, the media loves a good doomsday story. Just think about all those sensational headlines in the years leading up to 2012. The Maya calendar was supposed to be the key to predicting the future, and everyone wanted a piece of that action. Of course, 2012 came and went without so much as a hiccup. But the allure of the Maya calendar still remains. That's because it's not just a bunch of random numbers and symbols. It's a window into the minds of a highly intelligent and spiritually advanced civilization. The Maya were masters of astronomy and mathematics, and their calendar is a testament to that fact. But it wasn't just about numbers and calculations. The Maya saw their calendar as a way to connect with the divine. It was a tool for understanding the rhythms of nature and the universe, and it played a central role in their religious beliefs and rituals. So if you want to learn more about the Maya, their culture, their history, and their relationship with the cosmos, then keep watching. We'll explore the secrets of the Maya calendar together. Along the way, we'll also debunk some myths and misconceptions along the way. Because let's face it, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and we don't want you to be left in the dark. So join us on this journey of discovery. Let's unveil the mysteries of the Maya calendar together and see what secrets it holds. You may have heard that the Maya predicted the end of the world in 2012, but what does the calendar actually say? Well, it turns out that the Maya didn't actually predict anything of the sort. That's just a modern interpretation of their calendar. In reality, the Maya used their calendar to keep track of time and to understand their place in the cosmos. They saw the universe as a cycle of creation and destruction, and their calendar reflected that belief. However, they didn't believe that the world would end in 2012 or any other specific year. Instead, they saw the end of the world as a metaphorical death and rebirth, a time to reflect and transform rather than an actual apocalypse. It's important to remember that the Maya were not a monolithic civilization. They were a collection of independent city-states with their own unique cultures and traditions. The Maya civilization flourished in what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. They had a sophisticated understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and agriculture, and they developed a highly advanced calendar system that allowed them to track time with incredible accuracy. The Maya calendar is still used today by some indigenous communities in Central America, and it continues to fascinate scholars and amateur enthusiasts alike. So what exactly is the Maya calendar, and how did it work? Well, the Maya kept time using a system of 3 interconnected calendars. There was the Haab, which was a solar calendar used to track the days of the year. Then there was the Winal, which was a 260-day sacred calendar used for religious purposes. And finally, there was the long count calendar, which tracked long periods of time using a base 20 system. The long count calendar is what is most commonly associated with the Maya today, and it is what many people believe predicted the end of the world in 2012. But that is just not true. The long count calendar simply measures time in days, not in years. When the calendar reached its end in 2012, it simply reset itself and started counting again from zero. While the Maya didn't predict the end of the world in 2012, their calendar does offer some intriguing possibilities when it comes to predicting the future. For example, some scholars believe that the Maya may have been able to predict eclipses by using their knowledge of the movements of the Earth and the Moon. They also developed a sophisticated system of agriculture that allowed them to grow crops in the challenging environment of the Yucatan Peninsula. And their cities were designed with the cosmos in mind, with buildings and temples aligned with the cardinal points of the compass and the paths of the planets. But perhaps most importantly, the Maya were deeply connected to the natural world around them. They saw themselves as part of a greater whole, and they respected the balance of nature. This worldview is reflected in their art, their architecture, and their religion. If the Maya were alive today, they would likely be at the forefront of the fight against climate change. They understood the importance of living in harmony with nature, and they will be horrified by the state of the planet today. In conclusion, the Maya calendar is a fascinating and mysterious artifact of a lost civilization. While it doesn't predict the end of the world in 2012 or any other specific date, it does offer a glimpse into the minds of a highly intelligent and spiritually advanced people. The Maya were masters of astronomy and mathematics, and their calendar system was incredibly sophisticated. They saw the universe as a cycle of creation and destruction, and their calendar reflected that belief. But they didn't believe that the world would end in 2012 or any other specific year. Instead, they saw the end of the world as a metaphorical death and rebirth. The Maya were not a monolithic civilization, but a collection of independent city-states with their own unique cultures and traditions. Despite their differences, all Maya people shared a deep connection to the natural world around them. They saw themselves as part of a greater whole, and they respected the balance of nature. If the Maya were alive today, they would likely be at the forefront of the fight against climate change. The Maya calendar is a powerful reminder of the importance of understanding and respecting the natural world around us. It's also a testament to the ingenuity and intelligence of the Maya people. So let's continue to explore their culture and history and learn from their example. Who knows what other secrets the Maya have left to share with us?